And after a great Parkup where it would have been so easy to stop another day, we need to move on under the grey skies.
You are a deep or a different kind of light. You're silent, bold, the wind is calling. You must return to the wild.
We've recovered from our walk from yesterday, amazingly.
Yeah, actually, I feel
We're
right.
in good condition, considering.
Yeah. It's cold last night in the night.
It was
I
cold.
love it.
It's okay. The only bit that really gets cold is your face, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I normally end up putting the sheet over my face.
A nice meal actually, and a salad with
Did we have a nice meal?
yes, we did, with the potatoes. So that was what we did in the Ridge Monkey, is really thinly sliced potatoes. We didn't know whether they'd cook.
Oh, they were good.
Boiling them,
Yeah.
and we just put them, effectively chip fried them. So it was
And then on stews, he put a
some curry left over.
curry on salad. That was nice.
Curry and salad, nothing wrong with that.
We finally realise that the windscreen needs a wash, but the wipers just won't shift it. So it needs a bit of elbow grease, and finally we may get some clear shots. Next 2 nights we're stopping with some friends, but we're staying in the van.
It's a bit like a site, I suppose, in a way, using the facilities.
Yeah,
That's how we class it.
be able to wash my hair, that's good. In all our journeys, we seem to come across places we didn't even realise are there. And Bolton Abbey looks like it's going to be a great place to return to. And we put it on our must come back to list.
We'll go through the middle window.
Today's route takes us to Thirsk, where we will meet up with our friends Debbie, Shirley and their new dog Blue. And then we will go on to their Airbnb for a few days. We briefly stop at the pretty little market town. And then we have a catch up as we walk alongside Thirsk Racecourse. The following day, a walk is mapped out at a place called Hackfall, where there are lots of walks throughout the estate. Blue is our lead tracker for the day, and he might not be very old, but he already has a great character. Hackfall is 120 acres of restored ancient woodland, and it's been restored by the Woodland Trust. Apparently the majority of the woodland was felled, so most of it has regenerated naturally. And there on the skyline is Mowbray Castle. It's a mock ruin that was thought to be built by William Elsleby, somewhere between 1750 and 1767. And we definitely won't be going up there today on our walk. The famous landscaper John Aylesbury bought Hackfall in 1731 for £906. And it was his son William that built a series of follies, grottos, views and waterfalls that can still be seen today.
What is it? Motorboy.
Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
More! What's supposed to happen?
I'll get you. They're doing some work on it.
I don't think this works. Apart from doing more sheltering.
6 to 10 good pumps. The system takes about 10 minutes to refill between cycles.
Oh.
If you hear a whistle when pumping, it's still refilling, which we don't. It said it's worth the effort and the wait.
No, I don't think it's not worth screwing my shoulder up.
Yeah.
Next. My shoulder.
We'll all... So we can't hear it whistle.
No.
To be fair, we don't know. Are we looking there? At the right?
It doesn't feel like it's going to work.
and then Superwoman gets hold of it.
Keep going.
Oh my god. Yes. Well done.
Hey, that was worth the wait, to be honest, in fairness.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I tell you what, that goes quite high, isn't it? For that is worth the wait.
Wow.
Well done, Jane. I'd like to say it was you, but it was everybody else before you.
No.
We do agree in the end that it was a team effort and not just me.
Come on, Blue.
And Blue takes his rightful place at the front.
Off you go.
Notably, John Aylesby was involved in a bribery scandal and he was imprisoned in the Tower of London for a spell in 1721, before returning to Yorkshire in disgrace. At the time, he was Chancellor of the Exchequer and the bribe he accepted was for 4.6 million in today's money. The River Yare runs alongside the Hackfall grounds and it frames the walk beautifully. The Woodland Trust acquired Hackfall in 1989 and in 2007 they had a £1 million grant approved by the Heritage Lottery Fund. I wonder what Blue saw. But he's soon back on point. Well, that really was an enjoyable walk and we highly recommend it if you're in the area. And it's time for a lunchtime treat. And we're going to the Wellington Heifer at Moulton-on-Swale. And it turned out to be a great little pub and the food was right up there, with Stu having one of the best pork chops that he's ever had. And I chose the chicken. Well, it's time to leave Debbie, Shirley and Blue, only to be instantly greeted in the lane with this escaped little fella.
Just had 2 days with our friend and we're on day 17, so anything we make it past here is a miracle.
We're in new territory. No, I think it's, we stopped at Jane's mum's and our friends here for 2 nights. That's almost, I guess, stopping at a campsite, but we slept in Harwick. We've taken use of the facilities as if we're on the site effectively. And
I've done a wash and did an iron.
we filled our water tanks up, so put about 28 litres into the water tank.
And we've used
got the
65 since we left home.
Yeah, and we're all good to go for the second half of the trip, really.
With respect to the background battery issue we have, whilst we managed to hook up at our friends and charge for a few hours, the voltage is at a respectable level of 13.2 volts. The state of charge, however, only rose to around 16%. So I guess I'll need to send another mail to the battery supplier contact I have for further advice.
So with food stocked up, Stu plots a route to the White Horse landmark at Kilburn, as he wants to get some drone shots of the large outline on the hill. never mind going up the 25% incline at Sutton Bank that Harry does so well, and that's due to the fact that we picked the higher horsepower engine. And unfortunately that glider club will stop the drone flight. And we realise that we've gone past the destination car park, but we soon turn round.
Well, from down here the horse can't be seen in its full glory, so I need to ascend a very steep set of steps to the top, which definitely gets the heart rate going. Unfortunately, this visit is turning into a bit of a disappointment, as you really can't make out the shape of the horse, and I really needed to get that drone shot, but all I can do is settle for an image on this information board. I bet he has a bloody good view. So I just make the most of the view that I have.
We now head off for the final leg of the day to Square Corner, where we plan to stop for one night. And we believe that that hill is called Black Hambleton. And Stu checks the parking signs just to ensure that we're okay to stop.
Yep. You okay with that?
Yeah. Where are we?
We'll have one night. Where are we? A place called Square Corner. So that's not a bad location. Remote, quiet. There's a lot of walkers have come and gone. So quick lunch. We've got our friends who've left. They left us some Wensleydale. So that's got apricot Wensleydale, and this one's a blue cheese Wensleydale.
And this is my second run since we've been on this trip. I see people running all the time in the lovely landscapes we see when we're travelling around in Harry, and I've decided to join them. But whether I can sustain it, we'll have to wait and see. Well, I gave it a go and I really enjoyed it.
There's only one problem with that, is I can't bloody run. I'm knackered.
So we went to Iron Bridge,
Then we went to...
We've already forgotten.
No, we went to Attingham Hall.
We decide to document where we've been so that we have a visual record, but mainly it's so we don't forget. And tonight we have a quick and easy tea of filled pasta with a sauce and a salad, and it's one of our favourite go-tos. And we're treated with a beautiful sunset to end our day. So please support us if you enjoyed this video with a like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Silent